Going on, donkeys? This is your host, Donkeytron of the Full Heel Podcast, and that's my gamer tag for Xbox Live. If anyone's wondering why I have the weird name, that's the reason. I want to welcome my two guests, SuperManAbel on YouTube and Geo, two of my buddies. We're here to watch WrestleMania 7. And just kind of talk about it. And we all watched it. We're just going to give you our thoughts, you know. This is Full Heel Podcast. Talk about wrestling, talk about UFC. But UFC was yesterday. Today's WrestleMania 7. We're going in our time machine and donkey kicking you motherfuckers in the face. Yeah. So, Abel, a little bit about you. You want to give them a little bit about you, a little bit bio?
Yeah, just a quick bio, I guess. Basically hanging out now, these two guys, nothing but good stuff about to happen. Tuning in, watching WrestleMania 7. About myself, well, locally from Chicago, Southside area, not too far from Gage Park or Midway, for those who are familiar. Other than that, I got a YouTube, check me out, mostly do reviews from a lot of different stuff. Funkos, Marvel Legends, also do reviews. Right now I got in the works Dragon Ball Z, and trying to build up Shinron. And yeah, just check out the channel, SuperManAbel, and look me up.
Good shit, good shit. And Gio, well, you don't have a YouTube. You just collect toys, and I just know you,
I'm just
so you're here.
Just a chill guy, I guess.
You just like wrestling.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I just watch it here and there.
Yeah,
I'm not a big wrestling fan as you are.
So I asked you guys if you guys want to just come on and do a podcast. We could watch an old wrestling or something like that.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason why it was WrestleMania 7? Gio?
Nah, I just fucking said 7.
Just 7?
Just
For no reason?
Nah, because I thought it was the worst one ever. Not the worst one ever, but like it had its moments, but...
WrestleMania's have its moments, but for the most part, this WrestleMania did have some lulls to it and some questionable matches, a lot of gimmick matches.
Like this one.
Yeah, like the match that we're previewing right now. It's Jake the Snake versus Rick the Model Martel.
Yes,
And Abel, you were more around in that era, just because you're a little bit older than us. Do you remember this storyline at all? Like, that's definitely a contact lens.
I wish I did, but I'm glad I didn't. Well, what do you expect? I mean, you gotta go back and reflect on all storylines that they had throughout history and stuff like that. From back in the day when it was WWF to WWE, there's always going to be some sort of story, dilemma, and when it starts getting boring, they escalate it. And I mean, when you go back and look at this, it makes you think like, well, I guess it's like the beginning where they had like basically maybe not even a room full of writers. They just had like a couple people come up with the scenarios and schemes like this. But I do not remember this at all. Thank God.
That's horrible, right? What do you say? Like the human body has like 5 senses. A snake has 6. What?
I think one of the mics isn't picking up. Let me. Can you disconnect and connect your mic?
Me?
Abel? I think yours might be picking up, Gio. Try yours, Gio.
Gotcha.
There we go. I think it might have been Abel's. Yeah. Cool. All right, cool. Yeah, can you just talk into it more, Abel, too?
Hello.
We should have adjusted you guys more, too. That way you guys are more angled. You guys want to angle yourself more so you guys can talk into the mic and watch TV? Look, I can angle a little bit more.
I'm good like this. Mic in my face like this. Yeah, are we on YouTube, too? Yeah? Hello. My face. Gotcha.
If you want to sit more over there too, Abel, get a little bit better vantage point.
You're trying to put me to Geo.
Yeah, I know, right?
Trying to get you guys to sit next to each other. I'm going to try to sit out of the camera angle of you guys. There we go. Sorry for the technical issues, but we have Jake the Snake Roberts versus Rick Martel. Rick Martel, I guess the storyline was he tried to kill Damien, which is Jake the Snake Roberts' snake.
His anaconda.
His anaconda that he carries with him. Defanged, of course, because you can't fucking have a snake
Venomous
there.
snake,
Yeah. Well, it's not venomous, but still, it could fuck you up though. That shit. It's got razor sharp teeth, and it's got I'm not sure if rows of them, but it's got a row of them.
Hey man, you know they could see through that little. You see how that
definitely they're not gonna. So
that's cheating, bro.
So what happened was, Rick Martel blinded him because he was spraying Damien in the face. So the storyline was, this guy was blinded for a while, leading up to WrestleMania, and they had a blindfold match after Jake the Snake revealed himself to be able to see. So it's a gimmick match. It's a really, really stupid fucking match. I don't know why we're starting on it, but we were watching. The one before this was pretty good that we should have started on, but I was getting shit together and getting it ready.
Right here.
What?
It's a goofy fight.
Yeah, it's such a goofy like gimmick. I don't know why they. Well, I know why they did it, but they could have come up with something better.
Yeah, you think, right? You think, but nah.
Yeah, it's just them like walking around the ring blindfolded, acting like they're blindfolded because clearly
they could see it. They could see
yeah,
it.
it's got like
they're playing Marco Polo WrestleMania style.
Yeah, like this is not a WrestleMania match.
Like if you wanted to have a dark match, they should just like put him in a dark room, and like try to figure it out. I don't know. So this is just dumb. It's like they're playing Marco Polo, and it's like, hey, where you at? They're like, try to find me. I don't know where you at.
Yeah.
The visual of this is just embarrassing for everybody. Anybody who doesn't know, it's basically two guys with black pillowcases over their heads, mimicking, trying to feel out something other than the referee, and it's just funny, hilarious. But thank God this wasn't the main event.
Even the ending of this is kind of dumb.
Well, there's nothing to the match though. Like all it is.
But like the finishing move was just like, it's like DDT. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Like that was it. Come on, guys. Come on, man. I paid money for this. This is what you're gonna give me? It's over already. The match started like what? 3 minutes?
The match was kind of long for being a blindfold match where they weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
It was 8 minutes and 34 seconds. Dude, it was longer than Texas Tornado versus Dino Bravo with Jimmy Hart. Dude, they could have played that match so much better, too.
Yeah, they could have.
It was insane, too, seeing the level of steroids that these guys have.
Oh, you could. Man,
yeah.
These guys are jacked up, man.
Yeah, like not even like they're bloated, Jack. Like their muscles are bloated. You can clearly see they're on PEDs, like in too many of them.
I think this was around the time where like they were doing the whole steroid crackdown.
Oh,
WWF.
Yeah.
Or WWE. Or what do you want?
I wonder how long before or after this was when Vince McMahon had to go to court for Hulk Hogan.
I think this was. I think I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that it's around this time, around this year.
90, 91.
And
Hulk Hogan's name was just like he was in the media because the whole steroids thing, and it was like, man, he was like headlining the whole thing. I don't know. I think it's around this time, but man, these guys are jacked up, so.
Yep.
Yeah, clearly steroided up. So at the end of the match, fucking Jake the Snake breaks this guy's. What is it? Is this a poison sprayer or a bug sprayer?
I think it's a bug sprayer.
Like a hand sprayer thing,
That's
like
what
an
it
olden
looks
time one. And he destroys it and brings out Damien and throws it on him. That snake is huge, dude.
Yeah, dude. You know what they should do? They should start bringing more animals in because there's only like a handful of wrestlers that had like animals.
Yeah.
But man, this start bringing that back in.
Still, what do you want them to bring? Them bears and shit?
Baby grizzly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was a cool concept there. Like Jake the Snake, the British pit bull, whatever.
The British bulldog. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Whatever.
So they have the Nasty Boys celebrating their win over the Hart Foundation earlier from today. I'm not a fan of the Nasty Boys, but I guess they're a popular tag team.
I was telling Abel that they remind me of the Dudley Boys, man. Like,
yeah, I could see it.
Their era, it was like, man, these were like, they weren't the ass hardcore, but like, they
yeah,
remind me of them for like some reason. Like, I guess this is their essence. They were like the bad boys,
redneckish, because of the redneck.
Nah,
haircuts.
not really. It was more like that bad boyish attitude that they brought.
The theme.
That's the way I see it. You know, it was like, man, Dudley Boys and Nasty Boys. Pretty cool, man. I don't know.
Favorite tag team, Abel? Ever? All time. You can give me top 3 if you don't want to choose one.
Man, probably I would have to go with 2 of them actually. For sure the Hardy Boys. At that time era, they're pretty dope. They're still good. They're still doing their thing.
Do you still pop for them when they come out?
Actually, I haven't been keeping up with anything of wrestling lately, man. Like I think the last time I was watching it and I got out of it at the same time was when was it CM Punk took over what's that guy's name? Wade Barrett's team. Those guys from Team Nexus?
Oh, the Nexus?
Yeah, that was like when I got out of it. I was done. I was like, I don't
right
know.
about after that is when I got into it. Like the exit of CM Punk and the rise of Daniel Bryan and the fall of Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
Right when I got back from college, when I started being able to watch cable again.
Okay.
And consistently have badass internet and not be in a fraternity house. And I think like I used to have chapter on Mondays too, where I would still go to sometimes, or it was at the house. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch wrestling for a while, for like a good 6 years while I was at college.
Yeah.
And then once I got back, I got heavy into it. And up until like 2 years ago, I started collecting the toys.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that. And then I found out you collected too. And you're like, oh, I got a YouTube. And I'm like, well, shit, we should do like a podcast swap thing where you come and we could talk about WrestleMania shit, figures or WrestleMania shit. We could watch. I'm like, we could just watch WrestleMania and talk about it. Gio, favorite tag teams.
Wait, he didn't finish though. He said Dudley Boys. But
no, he said the Hardys.
No, I said the Hardys.
Boys.
The other one would probably be well, I mean, really, if you think about it, there's been quite a few, but like the top of my head I can think of right now. Second one would be for entertainment wise, I would say the Rock and Sock Connection.
Yeah.
And if I had to pick a third, I would say around the time when it was like Kane and Undertaker.
The Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah. I don't know.
What about the Rock and Mankind?
Yeah, that's the one I said. That was the second one. The Rock and Sock Connection, when they tag teamed up and stuff.
You said what's his name?
Hardys.
Nah, not Hardy Boys.
Dudleys.
They're on they're on right now. Shawn Michaels and
the Rockers.
The Rockers?
That's what you said.
No.
All right, gotcha. Mine would be I don't know. Man, the Dudley brothers, man, they were.
The Dudley brothers, the Dudley boys.
Dudley boys, brothers, man, they were crazy.
Because of the tables, is that?
Yeah, dude.
That why?
Because they were a little hardcore, man.
Yeah, they were good.
They took everything to the, man, when they powerbomb, what's her name? Old,
Jim Ross?
Nah, not old, Jim Ross.
Michael Cole?
Mei Ling? I don't know her name.
Mae Young?
Young May?
Mae Young.
Yeah, when they powerbomb her through the table, I'm like, man, she's like 80 years old and powerbomb. I'm like, what?
Well, they had a lot of good matches, man.
They were crazy, man.
Those matches, like the TLC matches,
The TLC with,
tables, ladders, and chairs.
The Hardy Boys.
With Edge, Christian, the Hardys, the Dudleys.
I think the Dudleys might be one of the only tag teams to win every single tag team championship, maybe except the WCW.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're not WCW champions. I don't think they ever won that.
Nah, I think they were very memorable, man.
They're definitely a big tag team. That's a staple tag team.
Their signature table. That's pretty dope, man. I was like, man, like that's how they finished it, man. They were pretty dope.
Yeah.
That Hardy Boys, man, they were pretty cool too, man.
Hardy Boys.
Yeah, but I mean, if I had to choose, Hardy Boys, man.
I think
pretty dope.
An unpopular opinion, my favorite tag team would probably be the Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because I love the NWO, and I like them as Razor Ramon, and I like them as Diesel. And then they moved over, and then the whole NWO shit was just badass.
Yeah. Wolfpack stuff.
Yeah.
Black and red.
NWO Hollywood or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, what happened here? 3 different factions and maybe 4.
And then I like the DX fucking Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, well,
you don't like them?
Road Dogg or Mr. Ass?
I like them, but I like Shawn Michaels and Triple H better.
But they didn't do much
tagging
though, right?
No, they weren't really like tag champions.
Though.
They might have won it a couple times, but nah, they tag though. They were They were the founders of it, and then they incorporated the members. Yeah. So they were the original 2. Just like the original 3 of NWO was Hogan, Nash, and Hall. Yeah, and then the original DX guys are China, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. That's the original DX. And then they added X-Pac, and then they added Road Dogg and
Billy Gunn.
And Billy Gunn. What's his name? Rick.
Well, they added them as a tag team. The New Age Outlaws as a tag team.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember how that happened?
The what?
It was I think Honky Tonk Man was Billy Gunn's
he was his
manager,
partner.
but he was his partner then.
Yeah,
but it was a singles match versus forgot against who. It might have been actually a tag team match, and I think Road Dogg got pinned, and Honky Tonk Man no, not Road Dogg. Sorry, Billy Gunn got pinned, and Road Dogg came out and said that he could work with him and make him a champion. And Honky Tonk Man didn't like it, and then that's when Billy Gunn turned on Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah, I remember.
I think he hit him with a...
Well, I don't remember. I saw it on YouTube, but, whatever. But, yeah, dude, that was a turning point. I think that was a turning point for Mr. Ass, because...
then they became the New Age Outlaws.
Suited up, and then he became something else.
Yeah. His name was... It wasn't Billy Gunn. It was... forgot what it was.
Let's go with Billy Gunn. But then, what's his real name? Mr. Ass?
But didn't he say, like, the Road... Didn't he call himself the Road Dogg? Or the
Road Dogg was the other guy.
The other guy was
The other he was Mr. Ass, and then the other guy was Road Dogg.
But that's how he went to. That's how he went.
That's how they became the New Age. No, that's how they became the New Age Outlaws. Him and Road Dogg. Road Dogg took him from Honky Tonk Man, and then they became the New Age Outlaws, and then from the New Age Outlaws they joined DX. So we just saw, dude. It was a short ass match between Undertaker and.
Superfly.
Superfly Snuka.
Yeah, that was pretty short, man. It was just like he flew like 3 times or 4 times. Undertaker caught him, tombstone, and that was it.
It was like a 4-minute match, like a 4.5 minute match.
I think this is the time where Undertaker started his streak.
It was Undertaker's WrestleMania debut. Yeah, so you're right.
His first one.
His first of many streaks.
And it was like 4 minutes long.
Dude, Warrior with a pink belt.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm like,
what is he doing? He's like having a seizure out there and shit.
Yeah. That was him. He's screaming in, King Sherry's face?
Yeah.
He's shaking.
Oh, dude, he lost at the Royal Rumble. I like the little preview they give us. Sherry's with...
Macho.
Yeah, she's with Macho. But what was she doing out there?
Miss Elizabeth wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, Miss Elizabeth was gone.
Yeah,
shit, and then Macho fucks him up?
Yeah.
Is this how he lost the title to... Yeah, this is how he lost it to Slaughter?
Yeah, that's how he lost to him, man.
Damn, Macho's gonna use the fucking light. Damn. Macho's fucking him up. And he's out of there. He's booking it. Look at him.
He's like, hit and run. I'm out of here, boy.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Oh, shit. Damn. And Sarge.
Like, knee to the kidney. Like, that's it. Choking him out.
Yeah, we could talk about Sarge later. He's got a match versus Hogan. Damn. Warrior got hit with the scepter.
God, that shit must hurt though. Even if it was a
Macho swung at dude. They used to swing hard at each other. These motherfuckers, dude, he's booking it again. Look at him, motherfucker. He's running out of there twice.
It's like, hey, catch me if you can, kind of thing,
Oh, nice little elbow drop by Sarge to cap it off, and that's the 3 count. That's all she wrote, boys.
Yeah, it's done. Hey, what is his name? The referee.
Earl Hebner?
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Earl Hebner.
Yeah.
Crazy thing, I didn't know he had a twin brother. I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, they used him in a storyline before.
Yeah?
Where he was in the real ref or something, and then they brought in the real ref.
Oh, they got fired from WWE for, like, selling bootleg merchandise after, like, events and shit.
I didn't hear about that, what? Thank God.
He's got to get his money, bro. He's got to get his money.
Yeah.
Is that where he's at?
I think he's in TNA, yeah.
I'm not sure where he's at.
I'm pretty sure he's in
probably.
TNA.
The last time I seen him, he was when I'll catch some TNA. I think I was catching like when Jeff showed up, and I think when Kurt Angle's wife left him for Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, and that's when I seen Earl Hebner there.
Yeah, they got fired from WWE.
But since you just mentioned he had a twin, I don't know if it was actually him or his twin. I didn't even know that until right now.
Oh, that fucking guy, he was like, hey, want to buy some bootleg shirts?
Everyone's got to make their money.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Warm Steve Austin.
Still sweaty. Minus the stunner.
I said DX, right? And then for my tag teams, if I had to choose a third.
Yeah.
A low-key one. I like Mosh and Thrasher. The Fuck, what was their tag team name?
I don't remember.
You guys don't remember Macho and Thrasher?
Nah, man. You said what is it? The Bush Brothers or whatever?
The Bushwhackers? No, that wasn't their name.
Man, they were goofy as hell too, man.
Yeah, those guys were goofy. I don't know why I like I think it was the Thrashers. Mosh and Thrasher?
The Headbangers?
The Headbangers, yeah, there we go.
They come out with kilts and like
yeah.
they had like their nose pierced with a big old chain.
Yeah, and then they would have like triangles of black just like paint under their eyes. Yeah. They're like punks.
They're like emo punk or like punk rockers.
Yeah, they were like punk rockers at that time. I don't think emo was yet a thing.
No,
it was more
like the 90s and shit.
It was more, what would you say, grunge. Yeah.
Grungy.
What Gio's grunge. He thinks he is. He was at 9 Inch Nails last week. How was that, bro?
That was pretty dope, man.
Like, you have fun? You get in that mosh pit, you punch people in the face?
Man, it was fun towards the end of the night, but man, in the morning, man, golly, that sun beating on you and there's no shade whatsoever. It's like, God, man, I'm dying out here. I'm black. I don't know if you can see me, but
you're extra crispy.
Black. Yeah, you've always been that color.
I'm a little dark.
But no moshing, nothing, just.
Nah, man, I was at the very front of the row, so man, I didn't want to go to the back because I didn't want to lose my spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was pretty dope, man. I was just pushing people around, elbowing the guy next to me, a little elbow to the.
Having a blast.
But it was pretty dope, man. Never been up close and personal watching 9 Inch Nails.
Good experience.
Yeah, man, it was. Man,
they still play good?
Magical, man.
They still play well?
Huh?
They still play well?
Yeah, they play. Actually, surprisingly, they play really good live. Like how they play, when you hear them on the radio or whatever. That's how they play live. They play really good.
I'm a 9 Inch Nails fan. Anyone else there? Because I know one of my friends went for...
Paramore.
No, he went for...
He said Paramore.
A lot of people were going for them, man. I mean, nothing wrong with them. But
Queens of the Stone Age.
I think
Oh, no. He only went for one day. It was Friday. I didn't go.
And it was the Canelo fight, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Canelo fight, man. I didn't
go one of my friends, he's like, shit. He's like, I already have tickets. He's like, I don't... He's like, I want to see the Canelo Triple G fight. He's like, but I want to see Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah, well, you got to pick a struggle, I guess.
Yeah, you got to pick your... You got to pick your thing.
Plus, you got tickets, man. Those tickets weren't cheap. Hey, you realize that Warrior didn't run to his entrance. He just walked.
Yeah, he walked then.
Why, was he injured?
Nah. I just
you got like the back.
Every time he comes out, he just runs.
You got the background dish or something?
Nah, he just walked. I think, in my opinion, I think he didn't want to get like tired, like running and shit. Cause he just the way I see Ultimate Warrior is like the way I see Goldberg. Like they were like, they'll fight for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then that was it. That was the whole fight. Goldberg was just like, he'll come in, spear you, jackhammer. Yeah. Match is over. He'll come in, drop you, splash, over in like 5 minutes or less than that.
I think you kind of have a point there, just because this match is a 20-minute match.
Yeah, dude.
And it's a retirement match. It was a long match, one of the longest matches on the card.
Yeah, because you know why? I think it's because of Macho Man, man.
Macho Man puts on a good match.
He could make anybody great.
Yeah, he put it's all Macho in this match.
It is, man.
It's all Macho in this match, brother.
It's all Macho.
Ooh, yeah. Let me tell you something. I was carrying that Warrior. Yeah, he's got one or two moves. Yeah, and that's it. The Macho Man's got them all. Yeah, and I've been waiting to get at this Warrior all night.
I told Rafa to do this.
The whole
to do the voice throughout the whole thing, but he didn't want to.
No, I can't do it. My voice will go. But the Macho Man's a badass. He could put on a good match with anybody. And,
he was like the Shawn Michaels before Shawn Michaels was Shawn Michaels, I think.
Well, him and
Hulk.
Jimmy Steamboat. Jimmy the Dragon Steamboat.
Man, that fight was legendary, man.
That's a legendary match. That's top 3 all time for everybody, because of Mach and because of Steamboat.
Yeah, but man, Macho Man was really good though, man. He was great.
Yeah,
he was like, Warrior doesn't have that many moves. He was just like, I'm just gonna follow your lead.
I think Mach was only champion 2 times, the heavyweight champion. He was just Intercontinental champion a couple times too. Not so many, but he was Intercontinental champion more than heavyweight champion.
He didn't hold too many belts.
No, because Hogan and Warrior were taking it. Look at
the top dogs.
Yeah, spotlight away from them.
The it guys or whatever.
Well, look how roided up fucking Warrior is, dude. And then you have Ms. Elizabeth in the crowd for the storyline.
Oh yeah. She was
it's the retirement match. She doesn't want to see her man or her ex dude get retired. She still loves him.
But man, this is I think in real life he Macho Man wasn't a retire like legit. He was gonna retire and that's it. This was actually his like retirement go away or whatever.
His last match.
Yeah, he really wanted to retire, but I guess the whole roster for WWF at that time was going downhill.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he came back. But man, he was like I think he was like 38 around this time.
God damn.
Yeah, he was old. For a wrestler, yeah. But look at Ric Flair. He was like 60 something when he retired. And he didn't really retire.
That's
he
Rafa's hero.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna retire. Bye, guys. And then next week, TNA. I'm like, dude, I thought you retired. What are you doing?
Then he comes back the following year for a Royal Rumble and shit.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he's 2-time. If you don't notice,
What happened?
he's 2-time champion or 2-time Hall of Famer because he is retired twice. He retired, came back,
And then retired again.
and then he retired WWE and then came back in TNA, and then eventually made his way back to WWE, and then they retired him again.
But he was never on WCW or NWO?
Yeah, he was in never in NWO. He was definitely WCW.
Flair?
Flair, yeah.
Nah. He was with Sting at that time.
He was the guy defending WCW to a certain
he was
extent.
like on Sting's team or whatever.
Yeah, he was WCW guy.
Yeah, he was like.
But was it in that time when he was with WCW?
The Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Arn.
Man, I was gonna say
Tully.
that, man. Dean Malenko, man, that guy. Oh my God, that guy.
Yeah, Dean Malenko was eventually there too.
Him, Bret Hart, perfect.
Which of the Horsemen are left now? Just
Dan Henderson or Anderson?
Or Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson,
Dean
Ric
Malenko.
Flair.
Flair and Malenko, right?
Well, Malenko.
And Saturn.
Um,
Remember that was like a different era of Horsemen, right? When it went to
that was WWE
like one of
era.
those weird.
it was
one of
like
those
Perry
weird eras.
Saturn,
Like Saturn, like what?
Dean Malenko, Flair, and Art Anderson. That was like the WWF version, I guess, at that time.
I think
Dean
Tully
Malenko?
Blanchard is still.
What was that?
I think Tully Blanchard is still alive.
Oh, okay.
I think he was a Four Horseman.
I
One
was gonna say,
second.
even Dean Malenko was, man, he was good, man. He was just like,
He was a good submissioner.
yeah, the grappling
He got
guy.
moves.
He was like,
I think they're all alive. I think even Barry Windham is still alive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang.
Tully Blanchard is one of them too. I think he's still alive too. His daughter's actually wrestling. She was in the Mae Young Classic. She's really good, but she got eliminated the first round. I understand why. I would have liked to have seen her advance.
Yeah.
A lot of the girls that already had debuted on NXT were showcased in the NXT or the Mae Young Classic, this women's tournament that they just had, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his daughter she's already been on NXT. She's already had her matches, so she's already had some FaceTime.
Hey,
So
look over here, like slap. What the hell?
So they threw her into the tournament to get other people over because she already has some popularity.
Oh,
So she can still be used and she can get someone over and put on a good match. She's a good wrestler.
Never.
So I can understand why they didn't advance her in there, but we'll see. We'll see what they do with her because she's still gonna be in NXT, I believe.
See, I don't see much of women wrestling, but I mean, I like to see more of them, like wrestle at I never seen a main event women WrestleMania, a woman headlining a show. I would like to see one of those one of these days. I mean, I think they have potential, but
They do have them though.
To, like, what
No,
they
dude,
can do.
you have to watch it now. The women are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they had the Mae Young Classic, dude. They had to have it because the women were so good. They had to give them a platform to showcase. So last year, right around when I started Full Heel Podcast, I started it with my friend Jesus, which he can do it every so often, but he's a lot busier, so he doesn't do it as much. But he was my wrestling guy, which I like wrestling as well. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm not a wrestling guy. I think he knows it more than I do. Okay. So he was my wrestling guy, and I was the fighting guy. I knew more about UFC than he does. And we decided to make a show based around that. Me and him talking about what's going on in both worlds. He stopped doing it, and now I took it over, and it's mine. After 10 episodes, I did it. I made it into what I had to make it, and now it's evolved into this. and I'm happy with what I got right now.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Just me sitting around shooting the shit with friends, watching old shit, talking about it, reminiscing, or actually watching fights. And then if not, I have them over too. Just when we sit around and talk bullshit, current events. I'm starting to like that for people like. Damn, over here, Queen Sherry showing her ass.
Right, I'm like, whoa. The camera just like boom.
Yeah, camera angle right behind her ass. Yeah, but I was saying like, and those Talk Us Heel ones, we get more into current events and more into what we like to talk about, like music, beefs and shit like that. I don't know where I was going with this.
Mm-hmm. Fucking go with it.
But yeah, well, I don't know. Do you guys remember where I was going with this?
Nah, you just started saying some stuff. Like, yeah,
You're carrying on the
you're
torch,
on
man.
road,
That's what you're doing.
Not gonna stop you, man.
Yeah, I'm carrying on the torch. I don't know where I was going with that.
You were saying
We'll leave
something.
it at that.
Oh shit, dude! Is this allowed? This is not allowed anymore.
No,
Warrior.
we were talking
Just
about the
shoved her,
women's
pushed her,
championship.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, and the okay, so we started right around the good save, Gio. Good save.
Yeah,
I smoke a lot, so you know
forgot
I was
man.
just smoking right before this, so I had a little lapse in memory, so you guys can understand. But yeah, no. So a little bit over a year ago, that's why I started the Full Heel podcast. We were doing the Cruiserweight Classic, and so we're doing Raw updates, SmackDown updates, Cruiserweight Classic, and UFC stuff. And I was the UFC and watching all the other stuff. He dropped out right after the Cruiserweight Classic, so that was convenient enough to where I continued it, kept it going.
Mm-hmm.
And this year they had the Mae Young Classic, which was pretty much the same thing because the Cruiserweight Classic, which was such success, 205 and under. They brought back the light heavyweight division, pretty much the 205 and under, the Cruiserweight belt. They brought them back and they had a tournament, and it was all indie guys or all guys that weren't in the WWE that were pretty good.
Nice.
And then they created a division for them exclusive to Raw, but it airs after SmackDown live. So Raw's 3 hours and they're exclusive to Raw, but like they can wrestle on Raw, but after SmackDown, which is 2 hours, they have 205 live, and if you're there live, you see it right after SmackDown. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to go to the network to see it because it's a network exclusive, but you only get to see 2 hours on USA. SmackDown ends and then 205 live starts, but it's the same thing. It's kind of confusing, right?
Yeah, it's kind of wacky.
Yeah, but that's how they do it. And so the Mae Young thing just ended like 2 weeks ago, which was awesome. If you even if you go on YouTube, just check out the highlights. It was fucking awesome. Those girls can fucking wrestle their asses off. You can tell that they've been fans for a while, and it's not just hot chicks that are hot and that they're teaching them how to wrestle and they're still green.
Yeah, like the divas.
It's hot chicks that can wrestle.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's no more bra and panties matches, none of that stuff.
Yeah, that was that's the thing that brought down the women's division because it was just like.
See, and the thing is, you know what's awesome about these women?
What?
They're not super jacked up, roided up, and just powerhouses. You actually see them wrestle because they want to be somewhat sexual, so they're appealing.
Right.
So they're going to be limber, and they're not going to be super bulky and super jacked up. So the more time and the more effort they put into wrestling, which they are, dude. You need to see these girls: Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair. She's super popular right now. They're just doing a great job of putting on good matches. They've had on NXT, which is it's building up still. Like, it's getting popularity. Their NXT takeovers are huge. They started showcasing women first, or not first but last. They were the main events, and I believe at WrestleMania, I think it might have been a co-main event, one of the women's matches. They're starting to give them a lot more respect.
Weren't they like? Aren't they like doing like 4 main events and one of them is like the women's?
2 of them are the women. I think they try to do because there's 2 women's titles and 2 men's titles, heavyweight titles. So there's so much talent because of the WWE network. They can consume everything and everyone anywhere they want. If they're talented, they could just come over to the WWE because now they have, like I said, 3 hours on Raw, 2 hours on SmackDown, an hour on 205 Live, and an hour on NXT, which is Wednesday. Dang. And then they have the network, which they can create whichever content they want because they own the network. Right. And then as long as it's on the network, I can go watch it whenever I want, which was the case with the Mae Young Classic and the Cruiserweight Classic, which is epic, which is how we're doing it now. We're watching WrestleMania 7 because of the network. You guys should get it. Yeah. This is a free commercial for them. Check them out. But yeah, man, it's... Again, I forgot where I was going with it.
It's good stuff to watch.
Yeah, good. Check out the girls, man. If you guys haven't checked out the women wrestling lately, I would definitely check them out.
I think
get on the network.
I got out of women wrestling when when it was probably about Lita fighting and stuff like that, or they had like
she was
bikini contest.
She was the commentator for the Mae Young Classic.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it was her and Jim Ross. They were both commentating it. Lita, you know.
She was very athletic, though.
There were some times where she had brain farts and she would repeat that girl is athletically athletic, and I'd be like, that's the same thing, Lita. Why would you just say the same thing? Why did you say that lady's very athletic? Yeah. Maybe. You know, I'll give her a break because she's not. That's not her job. She was a wrestler and she's getting better at it. So it takes time. You know.
Yeah.
Just like me, I sucked when I couldn't even my first episodes of this shit would echo and the sound was horrible. I had to learn what to do, and now I do. So it's a lot better.
Practice.
But yeah, you guys should watch women's the Mae Young Classic, and then we should talk about that if you guys want. It just happened recently too.
Check it out.
Yeah, check out SuperManAbel on YouTube. Quick plug for all your toy. Or what do you do mostly? Marvel.
Man, right now.
Yeah, you switch focuses sometimes, right? On whatever you want to get.
It's basically you could either follow the hype or you can get what you want, or do a little bit of both. Because what might be hype, you might want that.
Yeah.
And
I just get wrestling, as you can tell.
Yeah. You do. You got to do like a 360 of everything you have.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that already?
I tried to, but I did it on live, and I couldn't turn on my actual what do you call it? But I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna do it when it's not live. I'm just gonna record it and then edit the info together, and then maybe edit the video footage together, and then maybe put my friend's songs on the background, the rewrites, and just cut a little video together, put some title or put stupid subscribe shit and stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Try to do that and just give a quick tour of my room with the video games, with everything, and put it on the Donkeytron channel, and then premiere the Donkeytron channel. But I have one video of me playing Elder Scrolls. I'm going to get more video of me playing Super Smash with my friends and my nephews. And then I want to premiere it. So I should start gathering footage of my room with the just the phone light. It'll show up good.
Hey, are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, okay. On YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube. On YouTube. So what I do is we're live on YouTube. You see over there? This is my broadcasting service. So
I didn't know we were. Oh, man.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube right now.
I didn't know it was
I don't know if anyone's watching. Yeah, no, it's video. So what happens is I'm recording the video and I'm streaming it live. So when we're done with this, I'll have the video and then I'll rip the audio, and then I'll get rid of the video, or unless I want to keep it or just store it or whatever. But then I'll have the MP3 of it. You get me?
Yeah.
And then if I want, I can splice in a little beginning music, or I can splice in a little bit of intro to let the people know what I'm doing, which I already did anyway, right away.
Right.
I did it so I don't have to record it in the beginning, or I can. Or you can put it in fucking ads or whatever. and then I just upload the audio onto Podbean, and then this audio is going to be on iTunes and Podbean and everywhere.
Every podcast over here.
Yeah, so that's how I do the live ones on Saturdays. So this is your guys' first one here.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was like, man, I'm on YouTube already. God.
Yeah, you're on YouTube. You've been on YouTube for 40 minutes, pretty much, without even knowing.
Yeah, I didn't know. After you said podcast, I'm like, all right, cool. Nobody can see me.
Well, it's a live podcast. So see, that's where it's weird. So me and my friends, we started it.
Yeah.
And we recorded it, but we didn't pay for the service to upload it onto just a podcasting thing. So what happened was, YouTube is free, so I just uploaded it with pictures because I didn't have a video at the time, and we just had the audio.
Ah, gotcha.
So after 10 episodes, I switched it over to just scoring the fights and doing fight companions. So I really didn't need a waste of money, and which isn't a waste of money, which you should actually I should have invested a while ago, into getting the hosting service to distribute my podcast onto iTunes and all the major podcasting things that people can download it onto, just audio, because that's how I listen to all my podcasts, is audio.
Yeah, right.
That's how I get all my shit at work. So I'm like, why am I not doing that? It's stupid. Let me get on this. So I paid for Podbean, and then I got it on iTunes or whatever, and that's just what I started doing. But that was maybe 20 episodes into where I'm like, I need to learn how to rip the audio and I need to put it up on podcasting form, just podcast.
YouTube it.
And well, now it's still on you. I do it.
Yeah.
That's how I do it. Yeah, I do it all the time. Well, I had to learn how to do it.
That's how I learned a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, I had to learn how to do it a while ago. But now, no. So now it's live on YouTube right now, and I'll have the video, and then I rip the audio, and then I put it up on the podcasting thing. If you listen to the podcast, that's how you listen to it.
I wonder how much Macho Man weighs, because, man, he picked him up over here. It says he's like...
240, I would say.
240?
Yeah, it doesn't really
250.
look like it. What
He
is
picked
size
him up.
comparison against Ultimate Warrior?
Ultimate Warrior is pretty much he's
like,
bigger.
damn, boom.
Yeah.
He's definitely roided, though. Why do you think he died at such a young age?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, man, he was...
I'm not trying to talk shit, but I think that's what happened. Look how big he is.
Yeah, look at his face. All acne.
He's super buff.
Who's bigger, actually? Ultimate Warrior or Lex Luger? Or would it be like an even...
I think Warrior, like, he has more, he's more thicker, I think.
Yeah.
Luger's
Luther was
taller,
out,
right?
Luther was out muscles. He was muscles. What am I saying? It was like definition. He
Dude,
was
at that
more
point,
bulky.
does it
He's
even
more
matter?
massive.
Like
Massive,
who's
yeah,
stronger
yeah.
at that point? But with the roids, I don't know who is. Like
With the roids.
the roids give you so much power. So, like the ones that the Tyrannoball was supposed to give you like burst of rage, not even rage, but like you know, like a video game almost, like boom,
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
burst
yeah.
of energy, like a burst of strength. If I understood
Super
right from what I heard, bro science.
Man, this fight is taking.
It's a
good
20-minute
while.
match.
20
I
minutes.
told you,
Yeah, it's pretty. Actually, this is like one of the
longest
one
matches.
of the best fights in WrestleMania 7 right here.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's why I
easily.
left it. That's why I left the whole match. Like I was gonna skip ahead through it, but I think we started off at a perfect point, the shitty
Yeah.
match, and then the good match, and then it takes it takes a quick lull after this. Like it starts getting. Let's see, what's a good match
Yeah, it
after
starts
this?
getting more than 2 skits. It's like
We skipped over Superfly in this one because it was a 4-minute,
Oh, we
20
actually
minute.
watched that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Well, it took like very like.
It was
5
like 4 minutes
minutes, it was
20 seconds. So I think that's why I felt like we skipped over it because we didn't talk about it that much. That's why.
Nah.
Right.
It was Taker's debut, so they booked him strong. But yeah, no, Macho and Warrior, it was the best match. Like I said, 20 minutes.
Yeah. I liked this match a lot better than the main one.
You don't like the Rockers and versus?
They were good to
They were
start up the
decent.
show. You know, they brought the heat and like, hey,
They were a good match
Popping it
compared to WrestleMania 7.
right?
Yeah.
Damn, Sherry's helping out over here.
So over here,
It's
she
illegal.
Like, she like fucking.
Oh,
like,
she's
chopped
holding
the
him.
guy's throat, scratched his eyeballs.
You
and
know what's
stuff.
hilarious?
What?
That she's able to hold.
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah,
Hold
the
him
guy that was
down?
able to. Hold him on the rail.
Ooh,
Oh, damn! He pushed her
you're
away.
right.
Oh, Mach off the top
Man.
rope, got hit in the stomach.
Ooh, he's like, where's my power? That.
Yeah, he raged out and pushed Queen Sherry off. And Mach jumped off the top rope and hit it.
I liked how
himself.
Warrior is like questioning his powers. They're like, where are my powers?
Yo,
How come
Abel,
my powers didn't work.
that Mach defining moments, like these are defining moments. You know what the defining
yeah.
moments. He's $200. That Macho Man with the white and purple.
Really?
Yeah.
$200
Dude, I've been
$200
seeing-
on
I've
eBay.
been seeing them at Toys R Us, like collecting.
No,
dust
not
on the
that one.
peg.
Not that one.
Not that one.
If
This
if
one.
people can see, Rafa has a dope
Oh, okay.
collections of
Yeah.
WWE stuff over here.
I got some other ones scattered around, but they're like random toys that I used to have as a kid. Like if you see over there, there's a
We're surrounded
Optimus
by toys.
Prime.
We're surrounded by wrestlers right now.
Yeah.
So wondered by wrestling.
The only ones I do open are the the
The
Die
medals.
Metal Cast. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I need to get some more of those. I don't know if they're gonna continue. I might have to look for them on.
Hey, wait, you said
Amazon.
you have a Macho Man right behind you?
I do have a Macho Man behind me.
Yeah.
Look.
He's gonna be gone by today. No,
That's the one that's always at Toys R Us on the peg.
$25 right now.
I see Ric Flair.
That Ric Flair is pretty rare right now. He's like 4 years old. You probably won't find them in stores. He's like $70 online. I wish I get him
Nice for
signed,
fakes.
but it's gonna be pretty hard.
Abel distract him.
Yeah, so
Go for it.
every time Warrior takes over, Sherry likes interfering, and she's been interfering a lot this match.
Yeah, she does. She is. She's
And it's a retirement. It's a retirement match.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned that already.
yeah, I'm surprised that the referee isn't like kicking her out. I'm like, hey, get out of here. Go back to the locker room or whatever.
Ain't it?
Boom. What is that? What do you call that move? the flying human.
Flying shoulder?
Spear.
Or I don't know.
I didn't even see what it was. I was burping
He
away
like
from the
ran
mic.
through the ropes twice and just like speared him in the shoulder. I guess I don't know.
Oh, shoulder block.
Ah, that's what it's called.
I think that's what I would call it.
Damn,
Oh,
that's it.
that was over. That was it. That's
Oh
how he
yeah,
won?
it was a stupid fucking finish.
Oh, that was his finisher. I thought his finisher was like the splash or whatever.
Yeah, the running against the rope splash, right? Or I thought it
Yeah,
would have been
that's
like
the
the
one.
press.
Mm-hmm.
What was his finisher, Abel?
I
The
don't
Warriors'
remember.
finisher.
It was the.
Because I know Macho's is the elbow drop, Hogan's is the leg drop.
Did you see how he did it like 5 times in this one?
Yeah, and he couldn't pierce this guy's heart with that elbow.
Nah, he did. He went up there 5 times and just like elbow him in the.
This is Warrior
Yeah,
gonna.
one all in a row.
Well,
Yeah, on the road. He's like 1.
Warrior puts on
And I'm
his
like, okay, that's it. 2.
he puts on his crazy
Trench.
trench coat with no sleeves.
No sleeve.
And he-
Custom.
yeah, custom trench coat with Macho and him on graphics in the back.
Airbrush.
Super 90s, man. That's super 90s, bro. It's like
Yeah,
colorful, pretty cool.
all his makeup's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sweated through that whole match, man. I'm pretty sure he was already tired at that point. Like after the 5-minute mark, he was like, "Okay, I'm a little tired. I'm sweating and stuff." But I think the best moment in this, not only the match was good, but like, Macho Man's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
When she
yeah.
comes in and
Yeah.
like helps him out, man.
Towards
That
the
was
end.
like.
I think
I
so. The only
almost
reason
cried.
that WrestleMania 7 is not like a dud or anything, because I said there was a lot of matches that sucked, but
This one was good.
Sherry attacked Macho Man at the end of the match,
Right.
and there had been drama like where Macho Man left Elizabeth
Elizabeth.
to join Sherry, and she was his queen while he was Macho King. So
Weird.
she attacked him at the end of this match because she was helping him out a lot, and he lost, and it was a retirement match, so she wasn't gonna get. Well, Bobby the Brain Heenan, rest in peace, kept saying she's not gonna get her bread no more. She's not, because Macho Man, is a breadwinner or whatever, and he wasn't gonna be paid by the WWE.
That's a huge moment when she
is
came
that
in and
Chuck
helped him out.
Norris?
What the hell? Chuck Norris is shaking Donald Trump's hand, but yeah, no. So Elizabeth comes in and
look who the big guy is right there. It's Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, Lou
yeah, Lou
Yeah,
Ferrigno,
it
get the
is,
fuck out of here! All
yeah.
these celebrities,
Hulk is there.
dude, strong ass mustache on Chuck
Look at
Norris.
that mustache, bro.
Look at that.
Golly.
I've only left the mustache like once or twice, but I get rid of it in a day.
Jesus, man.
Gio, mustache.
That mustache is strong on this guy.
Ramen loves doing weird ass shit with his mustache and shit. At work,
Weird.
Yeah.
Ramen, Sopan Maruchan. He loves doing this shit.
Hey, it's the
The
Fonz.
Dude, he's done the Hitler at work, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Like a Hitler thing? No, he does a reverse Hitler,
The
right?
reverse Hitler.
He does a Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
He does a Fu Manchu. Yep.
Ah,
Ramon
Ramon, yeah.
and his crazy stashes.
Sopa
Here
Raymond.
comes the Hulk.
Yeah, Lou Ferrigno, they're interviewing them. We could hear what they say if you guys would have hooked up over here, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, no, but back to Elizabeth saves Macho Man,
Oh, right.
and it's that incredible moment where Macho Man and Elizabeth get back together and they have, like,
That touching moment.
yeah, a touchy moment.
Oh, man, everybody went wild when they came back together. But, like, man, it was like people were crying.
Yeah, that was.
You see in the background, people were like
Tears.
rejoicing, crying, like something good happened. We're like, hey,
It was,
they're
like, so
back
emotional.
together,
Yeah.
and whatever.
Dude, Greg the Valentine Hammer always has looked funny to me.
Yeah, he did, right?
He always looks hilarious versus
Earthquake.
Earthquake. But
Earthquake.
Dude looks
That
like a
was his
big
name, right?
plumber.
Earthquake.
they have a tag team championship, Earthquake, don't they, right now?
Yeah, the elites. I can find them
Ah.
at Walgreens. Earthquake, and I forgot the other guy's name, but it's a big heavyset guy.
Hmm.
Tugboat, isn't it?
Yeah,
Tugboat?
Tugboat. Yeah,
Tugboat.
and they both come with the not the SmackDown, the tag team belts. It's pretty cool.
Hey, you know what? I didn't know Earthquake was a sumo wrestler. I was like, what? When I heard about that, I was like, hey, he was a sumo wrestler?
It's a big
Couldn't
dude.
believe it back when he was
Probably the
young.
best. So the storyline going in before this. So we talked about Sergeant Slaughter earlier because I forgot who he helped. Oh, he won the title from Warrior with the help of Elizabeth, right? So that's why
Right.
that led to Macho Man versus the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Let me tell you something. Yeah. But Sergeant Slaughter's World Wrestling Federation champion, the WWF, and he's facing Hulk Hogan. But the storyline in here is Sergeant Slaughter's an Iraqi sympathizer.
This was back in the 90s when the whole
war.
It's the Gulf War. This was at the Gulf War.
Yeah, I remember this. He allied himself with the Sheik, right?
Yeah, he was friends with the Sheik, and he had like some Iraqi guy with him. But that was a storyline, which I said, this it kind of sucks.
It was controversial back for his day.
Yeah, but like it's more of a gimmick than what should have been WrestleMania. You know, a wrestling extravaganza. You know, a badass. And to be honest, that's what all the first WrestleManias are. So I don't even know what I'm complaining about. And that's what they've always been.
Yeah.
That's what they always are. They're spectacles. They're not even fucking. They try to get the most people to watch. It's not even about the wrestling.
Nah, man, it's about the controversy, man.
Well, that's what this was. This was
but,
Sergeant Slaughter sympathizing with Iraq and versus Hulk Hogan for
the
USA.
The American Idol.
Yeah, and he's even wearing the American bandana, the American flag bandana,
like
or the Stars and
America's
Stripes, or that's just the stars, right? But the good old red and yellow brother.
What about your boy? You gotta give a shout out to Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That's the commentator.
Oh yeah, he was there.
Looking like Uncle Sam.
He was a commentator for a little bit. Just in
not for the whole thing. Not for
no.
It was only for one match.
It was only for the first match. So this was actually the first time Jesse the Body Ventura
Oh yeah, where was
was
he at?
not commentating a WrestleMania. This was his first WrestleMania not commentating.
Oh yeah, what happened to him?
I don't know. I think they just put in Monsoon, or I'm not sure what the controversy was before. But they put in Gorilla Monsoon, and they kept on Bobby the Brain Heenan, rest in peace. But yeah, they got rid of Jesse the Body Ventura. I was a Navy SEAL. 9/11 was an inside job.
That guy, man. I like that guy, man. He reminded me of Macho Man, but for his era, though.
Yeah.
Without the whole non-flying thing, though, you know. Pretty cool guy.
Yeah, so we have heel Sarge versus babyface
Hulk Hogan.
brother.
Look how tanned he is.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking hot dog. Doesn't he? He's the color of a hot dog.
Yeah.
Oh, all that tan, bro.
Same as your poster right there. He looks.
Yeah.
But on,
Like-
Yeah, you do
but
have a
on
poster
this
of him
match
right
looks a
here.
little
Yeah, I
bit
have
more
a huge
extra
poster
crispy,
of-
man.
Yeah, he looks lighter in this poster.
I think I have a Hulk, Hall of Fame Hulk there.
Oh yeah.
And I have one behind me at Defining Moments.
Ah.
A little back here.
Dude, you gotta join the Syndicate family on Facebook.
Reviews.
Yeah, you should.
I'm not sure.
He was already in there. He's
For any of the people watching on
Where's your camera at?
right there.
from SuperManAbel, if you guys want me to do any, like I could show you guys my toys, like a couple, like 3 or 4 at a time. Yeah, I could do like a collection video, like 3 or 4 at a time of my favorite ones or which ones I bought because they connect together. But this a quick figure you guys can check out. It looks all crazy because there we go. Looks a little bit
You
better.
can't find that one anymore, can you?
I think you have to. No, definitely
eBay?
not in stores.
Mm.
Yeah, you have to find them in eBay. But it's a cool Macho Man with the old school belt, before the Winged Eagle belt.
Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, which we're watching wrestle right now.
Yeah.
I do not have a Sergeant Slaughter. I need to find one with a belt. I was telling Abel I like belt figures, so that's why I like collecting them.
Things with belts.
Things with belts.
Yeah,
Do
man.
it.
Join the Syndicate family on Facebook. Gio's already on there. People already know Gio.
Pretty cool.
People show off their collections, their videos, their hauls.
I should make one. I should make a
Yeah, you
video.
should make one, man. Definitely, bro.
Gio, what do you collect? Marvel?
Mostly
everywhere.
DC.
DC? You're a DC guy over Marvel?
Yeah, man.
What? Green Lantern? That's you?
Yeah, Green Lantern, man. Have you seen the
Flash?
Green Lantern
I'm
one?
fast. Look at me.
Hulk
Look how fast I am,
Why are you
guys.
hating on the fastest man alive?
He's a speedster.
That's all he is.
Yeah, he's a speedster, man.
Blech.
I don't know. I mean, I was always a DC fan, so I mean, I like my Superman, my Batman. Don't get me wrong. I like Marvel. You know, I do like Spider-Man.
Sorry, guys. I'm not a Flash hater, but it's for comedic. I'm just shitting on
He's
Gio.
hating. He's a
Just
hater.
yeah, I'm hating on Gio because I like Marvel more.
Nah, man. Well, I got a little bit of both. More,
Hey, dude,
more
when
DC, though.
well, Marvel kind of cheats because they're like, hey, we got the X-Men bitches. It's like, god damn it, they have mutants. Everyone has powers, like super badass powers.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, you guys win.
Well, not all the mutants have all super cool powers. It's only like a handful.
Yeah,
you know?
there was that time where they went into the sewers. Remember the really weird mutants?
Oh yeah, the
exile mutants. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember those grungy, sewery.
Yeah, the really weird looking
stuff.
ones.
They had that granny with the magical powers or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you guys are talking about, but I'm trying to.
They had
think
that
of the
little
name.
toad guy, the little kid or whatever. He was all green. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I don't know his superpower. He stole a loaf of bread, and then they chased him to the sewers.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's because of
Yeah,
you,
what
little
was their
shithead.
name?
I don't
Because of
remember.
They're always on the X-Men. Warlocks.
Warlords? I don't know.
The
Anybody
Mormons.
Anybody listening in, just comment if you guys
Yeah.
know what it is.
Warlocks, I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Because I remember the cartoon where Storm took command and she had to beat somebody, like their leader, and then
Yeah.
she became like the boss of them, I guess, or the leader of them.
Oh yeah. Those are the best cartoons in the 90s.
Dude,
man.
yeah, I'm not sure if I
Man,
have
miss the
them.
90s.
I know they were on Netflix for a while. They probably took them off though.
Yeah,
That
they
was-
took them off a while ago.
It's a large file to have because I know it was a lot of seasons. Well, I'm not sure if it was a lot of seasons. I do remember it.
I think it was like 5.
The whole. I wish I would have seen it again. That whole Phoenix thing again was
That
kind of
Phoenix
confusing
Saga.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I wish I would have gone back and seen it as an adult.
Yeah,
But-
man, the Phoenix Saga, the what was it, the past of future times or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Yeah, that was
The cartoon
dope, man.
version.
The cartoon
That's where
version.
they got
man,
the
that was
idea to
pretty
make the
cool.
movie later
Yeah,
on.
that I don't know if you watched Spider-Man with the whole Venom saga. Oh man, that was dope.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of my favorite sagas
That
too.
was the best one, man. That was
Where Black Suit Spider-Man. Oh,
Black Suit
dude,
Spider-Man.
that's some of the craziest shit. They ruined it in Spider-Man 3.
With Tobey Maguire.
That's the worst shit ever. Like, how do you have such a badass premise and then you're like, we're gonna shit this?
Right, you had what do you call it? You got Eric Foreman from
Come
from
on.
the '70s show playing.
Red called him dumbass
Brock.
forever.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
Eddie Brock was buff. He was
Yeah.
big.
Red called him dumbass forever, so I'm like, he's just a dumbass. Like, I don't see him as anything else.
Oh, the
Dumbass.
Golly, man.
Favorite Marvel movie or favorite DC movie or what are you a fan of, Abel? Marvel or DC? If you had to, if you had to get rid of one, if
I
you
like them both.
one or the other, I like them both too. But if you had to get rid of one,
Ooh, that's tough, man. I don't
you
know,
have
man.
to and live with the other.
Well, see, the thing is with Marvel, they have really good movies,
Yeah.
but DC has the best animations though. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like,
It's a
do
toss-up.
you like animated movies? 'Cause
Well, I mean,
that's
from the beginning.
that's the way to go.
From the beginning of time, you get rid of. There's no DC never existed. Marvel never existed.
think.
Choose
that's
one.
Pretty tough, though, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can choose.
I think you're gonna have to. I'll choke you out.
Man, I think
Live TV. It's gonna go on Twitch.
It's a tough call, man. But I
Pretty
mean,
tough,
if
man.
it's like do or die, one's gotta go, one's gotta stay. Crap, man. I'm gonna have to say, as much as I'm a fan of a lot of DC things, I would say DC would go, and I would keep Marvel. Only because I'm a big X-Men fan. Wolverine,
Right,
Beast, Gambit. I'm more X-Men than I am Avengers. And some people would have different opinions about it. You know, they like Cap, they like Iron
They
Man.
like
I wish-
Understandable, but
I wish the Avengers would let us mix and match what we wanted.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine Wolverine and the Hulk and the Avengers at the same time with Spider-Man. Oh my God!
man, that
Just
would've
my
been
pants.
dope.
In different storylines of comic, they've at different occasions, Spider-Man has left or being solo, and he actually teamed up
Yeah.
in a certain point.
They
with
had the storyline.
Fantastic Four
Yeah, with Fantastic
and
Four,
with the
yeah, I remember
Avengers.
that.
I've seen it with the X-Men.
and with the
Yeah,
X-Men.
and with the X-Men,
and
the
then
show.
he was there for a little.
And
for
then
a little bit.
also Wolverine actually has left the X-Men and teamed up and joined part of the Avengers on
Right.
different occasions as well. So there's been, these guys, they've gotten their fair share of teamwork and riding solo. And
Right.
at the end of the day, they decided who they wanted to go with, whether it was comic book based, cartoon based. I really don't base anything off the movies nowadays because they're so tweaked, and
Right.
they had their
Yeah.
own scenario. Where it's like, wait, that didn't happen, and it's like, I'm more of a cartoon and comic guy from like back in the day.
Oh yeah, because visually, it's visually good on your eyes though. It's like eye candy for your eyes. It's like,
Yeah.
man, this is dope. You see, I mean, with comic books, you gotta imagine it, but with cartoons, it's like, man, just visualize it. It's like, man, it's pretty dope. And man, this match is taking way longer than it should, man.
No, that's still definitely Hogan. Well, yeah, then it should, yeah, but this is because of Hogan's doing, and it's the main event. You're gonna have to let him fight it out.
But, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
it's
gonna
kind
knock
of
it out.
boring though. It's like,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
we're talking over this match
long
right here, and
match.
it's like, man, this is a pretty boring fight right here.
And it's not even Sargent's fault. It's just that Hogan is so like
they're so big and they're so
Yeah,
bulky.
it's
like
like
they're
punch,
limited movements and stuff.
body slam, leg drop.
And that's it.
That's his moveset.
That's
He's
his
he's
moveset.
very limited in moveset. Sergeant Slaughter's more technical, I would say.
Yeah.
But, you know, it doesn't make the styles don't make a good match. This is why this wasn't like, oh my God, this is a great WrestleMania.
See, with Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior was limited on moves and stuff.
But Macho Man wasn't. So
brought the
you can
game,
work
man.
that. It in some occasions it seems to work because their chemistry is really good. So you have the little guy doing a lot more of the work, and then you
Right.
have the good guy. And in that scenario, it worked when you had Macho being the heel, and you had Warrior being the face.
Yeah,
You
he
have
was
Macho
the-
doing a lot of work, winning, getting over, and then you have Warrior coming back and getting his high spots with the body slams, running against the ropes twice and landing a body slam, shit like that. But then Macho Man would come back and start working his magic, land his finisher,
Right.
and then ultimately he loses, and you see the face turn at the end with Elizabeth helping him out. And then Macho Man becomes good again.
He becomes a good guy one more time.
On his way out, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on his
yeah,
way
he-
out.
he
Well,
leaves
he
a
comes
good
back
guy.
to team with, I think, Warrior.
Oh, okay.
They formed the Ultimate... No. The
Mega whatever. Nah, that was Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. What do you call it? Mega Alliance or something like that. I don't know.
So they didn't retire him after that match.
I think he might have for a
He
little bit.
retired for a little bit, but he came back. He came back like not too
I thought
long.
he probably took a break and then
Ultimate Maniacs.
Go back to
What,
WCW, NWO.
Nah, he came back.
Oh, no, I think that might have been Hulk Hogan and
Yeah, they're talking about Hulk
Macho.
Hogan and Macho
Macho.
Man when they were like the Mega
Mega Powers.
The
No,
Mega Power- yeah, the
that's,
Mega Powers.
That's Hogan and...
Ultimate Warrior,
No, that's Hogan and
Macho Man.
Macho Man.
Yeah.
So not Ultimate Warrior then.
Oh, but
Did
yeah,
Ultimate
yeah.
Warrior and Macho Man? So the Ultimate Maniacs are... Yeah, it is. It's the Ultimate I think it's Ultimate Maniacs.
Look it up on Google.
Google it, Gio.
Google it.
Yeah, well, you have phones too, jerk.
Damn, man. I don't know, man.
You know, I'm
It's
trying to
all
run
the way
cameras
over
over here and come up.
You got it, man. You got the
So who would
keyboard
you
right
pick,
there.
Rafa, Gio, DC or Marvel?
Man, definitely DC, man. I think they have more. They haven't showcased all of the superheroes, so
Okay.
like they have more to show from them. So it's like, man, I like to see other superheroes on the big screen. or
Ultimate
whatever.
Maniacs.
Ultimate Maniacs?
Yeah, I knew it.
I said that, you jerk.
Yeah, I know.
Drop kick you right now.
I knew it. No, I didn't. I didn't know. But yeah, if it was DC or Marvel, I mean
DC?
DC. Man.
You, Rafa?
Marvel. I've already said it on here, but yeah, Marvel.
Marvel.
Just
Any-
because, again, X-Men is my reasoning for that. Like, look, I like Batman. I like Superman. Superman is a little corny, though, and he's their ultimate guy. Like, he's their
Strongest dude,
he's
man.
the strongest dude they have, but he's their corniest
Both
guy.
me and Gio are big fans of Superman.
Yeah,
so.
that's not correct,
Yeah.
man. That's not
He's
correct.
corny, though. Like, if you gotta admit,
Well,
he's kind
I
of
mean,
corny.
he's corny to the fact that I mean, he's hard to write for. I mean, like,
That's
how
why they
can you
have, like,
write?
different
How can you
writers.
write for a guy who
He's all
who's
righteous and
a
like
god,
all good.
kinda
That's
like
why
a god.
Batman is so popular, because Batman's a darker guy, and you
Well,
can
I mean,
write
you
him
could do a lot
dark.
with Batman because
Yeah.
he's human, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You could do a lot with
Superman,
Batman because
what-
he's human.
What can you do with somebody who has like ultimate power, though, man? It's like you can
DC
do
is-
so limited, though.
He's
you
older
know?
though. That's why too, right? They're in the
Yeah.
era where it's all righteousness. Fucking, we need
Well,
to
Marvel's
be.
got one like that too, and we call him Captain America. So
Okay,
it's
yeah.
like, you
And
know,
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not a
that's
Captain
true,
America
man.
fan.
Yeah.
I like
he has his
what
moments.
Captain America stands for and everything. Like
Uh-huh.
his whole suit, you know, he's Captain America. It's in the name and stuff, you know. But like Superman, he was just like, you know, he,
Gotta be the hero.
yeah, he was like, hey man, like Superman, like
Mhm.
that's the ultimate, man. But
No, I'm not denying
he's
he-
hard to write for, but I mean,
I'm not denying he's a badass superhero. I just think he's a little corny.
yeah,
a little
the
corny.
people who write for Superman is you know,
Mhm.
I mean,
I'll take it from Captain America too. And I think it's just that the Marvel universe is a little bit diverse, and just with like you were saying, Abel, X-Men.
Yeah.
Like X-Men is kind of cheating because they're like, we have everybody. Like, it's cute, DC. You guys have some superheroes, but we have everybody in the same cartoon in the same universe fighting each other. It's true. It's a world of mutants.
It's basically them trying to do good because they're kind of like outsiders.
Yeah, they're like outcasts.
And they have good and bad mutants. So it's like you could see like
they can't catch a break because they're like they want to be people don't want them but they want to be they want to belong.
Yeah,
they're like being segregated by like the whole community and stuff because they're like mutants.
Dude, and DC does have like the best superhero movie because of the Dark Knight.
Yeah,
with the Joker.
Only of the Dark Knight though. I mean, that's
that Wonder Woman movie was good, but it's not like epic.
I liked it.
It's good. No, I liked it. Like it's worth it. But it's not like up there. Like, oh my god, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Deadpool. I guess Deadpool for Marvel was really good though.
Right now.
Logan was really good too though.
Logan was really good.
And the Avengers.
Deadpool for me was like, I don't know, man.
Civil War was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But Captain America Part 1,
I slept through it in the movie theater.
Well, I mean, that's the first. It was the first one. You know, they were gonna do the whole origin story. So
it was too corny for me. I think.
Yeah,
Winter Soldier's better.
Second, Winter Soldier. That wasn't that bad. Winter Soldier. I think it's like up there and stuff.
And now they got the new one coming out. What is it? Infinity. Infinity War.
Infinity War. Yeah.
They team up with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. You brought me a gift, right?
Yeah.
A little Guardians of the Galaxy thing.
A little Milano Hot Wheels.
Cool. I'm gonna open it and put it somewhere.
It's pretty dope. I'm gonna open one today finally when I get to the house because it comes with a little invisible stand.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. So
see,
I gave you guys both.
Abel gave me one, and I still haven't opened it.
I got like two or three of them at the house, and I'm like, still don't want to open up one, but
I like it. I like the packaging though. I don't know, for some reason I like the packaging. I don't want to take it out. Maybe if I buy another one.
Check the Walgreens, man.
I want to start doing reviews, like I said, but I don't think people are interested in boxed reviews. Maybe they will be. I don't know. Maybe if I do 2 or 3 at a time and just show them a haul, like, this is what I got.
This is what you have.
And just because I do not want to open them because I'm not going to play with them, I will open certain things. Like I do have these minis that I opened, but I think they were random packets. So I had to open them. So like I got a bunch of like little mini shits. I kind of want to get the ring, so I kind of display it somewhere and just have it on display.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Like a little ring right here, man, display.
Like I open up the mystery ones, the little statue ones. I like the little I'll open up the statue ones where I can place them somewhere. Yeah. The reason I do not open the elites is because I kind of treat them like posters.
Yeah.
And I can put them on the walls. Like if you guys can see, I'll do a
360.
Yeah, I'll do it like with a good lighting on the phone and everything. Just because the one I did live, I couldn't turn it on and it looks shitty. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't even have that at the time, so it was like really high light, and it was like really dim on the video recording, so you can't really see it. So I'll try to do a better one. I just want to do it live, but I have them all around my room. I only have like 3 posters in my room, maybe like a couple smaller ones, but the rest of the room is surrounded with action figures, like a row or 2 of action figures, like a nice ring around the room of unopened elites.
Let me tell you, as a reviewer and as a collector, dude, I don't see too many people with half of these, to be honest.
Like I pick out the ones that I think are gonna be good, or the ones that are good, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get them.
Cause at night, when I can't sleep and stuff like that, I'll browse around. I know I could get like that Xbox with that European one, and those 2 right there, that Triple H and the Shawn Michaels. Those are Walgreens exclusives.
Yeah.
They're up there on the list too. But like that Terry Funk with the ECW title, that one's pretty dope. The black and white Scott Hall NWO, that one's pretty dope.
It's one of my favorites. I just recently got the red and black.
Yeah.
WCW Scott Hall. He's over there.
I remember I sent you a picture when I was at Toys R Us. Yeah, when I seen him.
I started seeing him a lot more when I. Do you get that, Abel? It's funny. So every time I buy a figure, I tend to see them at the store like right after, or like I find them. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. Not as much as I would like, but if I ever saw that Scott Hall again, I would definitely get one.
Yeah, he was I kind of want to get him and open it just to put him with the Nash I have. I have an old school Nash from when I used to play with toys when I was a kid. Like I have an old school Nash with the WCW title. That WCW title though came with Goldberg, and I stole it from Goldberg and put it on Nash because NWO for life.
Right. Yeah.
I remember my friend had a Goldberg with a belt, but he had 2 left hands. So
What? It was messed up.
yeah, he was. I was like, man, what? I'm like, hey,
Bad
what's wrong
quality
with your toy,
control.
Mm. I bet that could have been rare if he would have not opened it. People would have paid like $1,000.
Oh man, but man,
Yeah.
we're kids, man. We don't know any better. Fucking blowing that shit up.
I have my cards as well, but like I'm not gonna bring those out. We're like, oh, we can look at them. We can look at them after we're done podcasting. This match should almost be over too.
Yeah,
Hogan's busted open.
Hogan,
Yeah, he
sick.
bladed. He's bladed. He probably had the razor blade cut himself up. All good.
Yeah, he's like super drenched in blood. It was great.
So this is your guys' first time podcasting. Well, Abel's a little bit more used to it because he does reviews.
Reviews, hauls,
Yeah,
unboxings.
but this is your
trades.
first, right?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually mine. Yeah.
Gio, you're live.
You're live on YouTube, bro.
Live on YouTube
shout
and on
out.
podcast, so I'm like doing 2 things that I've never done before. Yeah, there you go.
Podcasting and what else?
YouTube.
Oh, yeah. You'll be on YouTube and you'll be on podcast.
Pretty crazy, man. I was only thinking podcast, never YouTube.
Any
But-
special shout outs you want to give? Like Rafa's dad for those Bud Lights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
He doesn't know
Yeah,
this, but
was
yeah.
Go get a Bud Light if you want. We'll keep it going while you
not
get a Bud Light.
sponsored. All right, so.
Or you can get one after. I'll end it when the match is over. We've been going for a good hour, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
But we'll wait for this match to be over.
it's about to be done either way.
Well, I don't know how long this match is.
It's
a long ass match.
No, there's not that much left. He's ripping the Iranian flag. Or Iraqi flag.
It's crazy.
I'm not trying to offend anybody. I don't know my flags. I don't know the American flag and the Mexico flag. Shout outs to Mexico. I hope they're doing good, man. That earthquake
Yeah.
fucked them up.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
World is going crazy right now, man.
Yep. He's hulking up. He's not taking shit from Sergeant Slaughter right now.
He's like, I'm gonna beat your ass, boy. What'd you say? Come here. Bam.
Boom. Sas.
Cabrón.
Bloody Hogan.
How often do you buy figures, Abel?
Man. Dude, I just picked up 2 figures right now.
Yeah, you're always picking up shit, right?
Man. Just dropped like, what?
Ooh, and then you
37
got
bucks
1,
right
2,
now?
3.
Yep, Hogan with a 3 count. That's it. It's over. He
Leg
wins.
drop, kick.
Hand over. Was this even a title? Yeah, right? It was a title
Yeah,
match?
it was
yeah.
a title,
He
man.
picked up the title from Sergeant Slaughter. Took it from him.
It wasn't even his to begin with since he had that help.
This
getting
was
it from Warrior.
Yeah, this was a controversial WrestleMania in the fact that they had to switch stadiums because they did not have enough ticket sales and it wasn't popular enough, so they switched it to a smaller stadium,
Right, I heard
saying it was because of the security purposes because people hated Sergeant Slaughter because of
Nah,
the
that's
whole.
not
But that's
true.
what they said.
that. Yeah.
That's what they said because of the horrible things.
They're like, oh,
But
they're
isn't
getting
this
bumped
arena
with
like
something.
right
No,
across the
you
street or
what?
something like that, or like a block?
Yeah,
away?
yeah, it was right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like right next to it. Right next door,
Yeah.
probably.
They could barely fit that belt
it's a
on.
nice wing eagle belt. I like it.
He's like, it's a little too tight. Gotta adjust it.
It's a medium.
I started my my Slam Crate after the first subscription, and that's the first one that came with it, and so
The
I missed that one. Yeah,
Dang, where's
Now we
that
got a
at?
bloody Hogan.
I got the second
waving
one.
That,
the second
Great.
one was IC belt,
red, white, and blue.
and then this one, and then this one.
Oh, that's a little tiny
Little pins.
pants. Oh,
Yeah.
the little belts.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Nice.
I want to get a real belt. Maybe just buy one or something.
If
Let's walk
anybody
around
out
with
there
it on.
has a
Yeah.
real belt that can give Rafa one, I mean,
Yeah, WWE. Hit
appreciate
me up.
it.
Because the WWE Network is top notch. We just watched WrestleMania 7, and you can catch all your WrestleMania and WWE needs. So that's a free plug for them.
Yeah, there you go. Free advertisement right here.
Nah, they're not going
Sponsor them.
to. Yeah.
Go for it.
Sponsor.
That'd be cool as shit. But, all right, let's wrap this up. Abel, where can they find you?
For right now, you guys can find me at YouTube, SuperManAbel. Just type it in, you'll find me there.
Know a little bit about yourself. Exiting. The YouTube, not about yourself. You know, you got to talk shit about you.
Basically, it's unboxings. Mostly do reviews. Basically, giving you guys the heads up whether to buy this figure, toy. Right now, I'm doing, like I said earlier, Dragon Ball Z. It's basically consisting of 2 waves, 6 figures in total.
I almost bought a couple of them. I saw them in stores. They're fucking epic.
Dude, they're like
Yeah,
right
dude,
here.
yeah,
This
they
guy
are.
lives like literally like 2 minutes away from a Walgreens, and they got like all the series right there.
Damn, they got Vegeta.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
they,
got
they
him
do.
right there.
Yeah, I think they have Vegeta where he's all Super Saiyan and shit.
yeah, because there's one Goku regular, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, regular Vegeta, and then Frieza, and then Beerus. So
you collect them all, and then you get what?
you build Shinra.
Shinra.
Yeah.
Dope ass Shinra.
But I don't know if it comes with stands. Well, it doesn't come with Dragon Balls either. So it's just, you know, the price point is there. It's like $20, but comes with a pair of fisted hands, open hands, and a Shenron piece.
Nice.
Other than that, mostly all my stuff is basically consisting of Marvel Legends. I do got a fair amount of Pop Funkos. I completed the first wave of the Power Rangers Legacies, but now they're coming out with metallic versions. Minus, I don't know if it's actually coming with the Megazord piece, but I know they're coming with the weapons, so you guys might want to check that out, look into it.
Yeah, I was checking that out yesterday, but I didn't find nothing.
And yeah, other than that, just mostly Legends, reviews, letting you know articulation, the paint apps, and
There goes the mic.
Gio,
Yeah.
anything about you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, what do you want to know? I mean,
All right, nothing. Yeah, you don't have any social media pretty much. But
nah, not really. I mean,
thanks a lot.
I do like to watch stuff.
Yeah,
though.
you're on Facebook, but whatever.
Yeah, Facebook, whatever.
Meh. Thanks a lot for coming, guys. Abel, you're the best. Gio, thanks. You're not the best because you know there can only be one best.
Okay.
Right? No, well, statistically, right?
Yeah.
All right, I said Abel, so you're not the best.
I'm the favorite.
guess.
Yeah, but thanks for coming.
Thank you for inviting us, man.
Thanks for having
Again,
us, man.
check out SuperManAbel on YouTube for all your figure details and figure stuff.
Check out Geo2 and Syndicate
Yeah,
Family.
yeah,
Rafa,
check out
you gotta
Geo.
join them, man.
Yeah, I
Facebook
need to
'em.
join that, and I need to start doing reviews with my figures.
Go for
But thanks a lot, donkeys, for watching this shit. I am your host, Donkeytron of the Full Heel Podcast, and let me tell you something, brother. Thanks for watching, and I love all you donkeys. Peace.
Bye, guys.